Hey everyone, and welcome to the Farthest Planet From. Today we're going to talk about what might have happened if Mace Windu survived his fall in Episode 3. If you're new here, please subscribe, and let's get into it. As Mace Windu's body quickly approached the ground, with what little consciousness he had left, he reached out with the Force to brace his fall. Mace slammed through an LED sign, and upon impact, he blacked out. Mace Windu woke to the sound of screaming as fiery ash fell upon his lightning-scarred face. As his vision adjusted, he could see the nearby Jedi Temple was burning. Just then, a group of clone troopers approached Mace's damaged body. "Thank the Force, you have to help me, the Chancellor is..." Before he could finish his sentence, the troopers raised their weapons and Mace sensed he knew what was going to happen next. Mace quickly force-pushed a speeder into the troops, crushing them against the nearest building wall. What was going on, Mace thought. The Chancellor's a Sith Lord. Anakin betrayed him, and the clones have turned on the Jedi. This was all so wrong. Amongst the chaos, Mace knew of only one person he could call. Master Yoda, Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord, Mace frantically told him through the end of the communicator. "Mace, great to hear from you it is. Sure of this news are you?" "Certain, and Anakin, he betrayed us, Master. I'm not in great shape, but I'm headed to the Jedi Temple. A Sith could only mean one thing for the remaining Jedi and younglings, certain death. Meet you at the temple I will. Evacuate the Jedi we must," Yoda said. Mace staggered his way to the temple, keeping to the shadows, as to not draw any attention from the clone troopers patrolling the area. As he entered the temple, he could see Anakin's blue lightsaber slashing his way through the main corridor, leaving a trail of bodies behind him. "Anakin," Mace screamed. Who dared use that name? Anakin turned to see a badly damaged Jedi at the end of the hall. "Stand down," Anakin told the nearby clones. "You should not have come here," Anakin shouted as he advanced towards Mace. Just then, Yoda made his way to the temple gates. He could see Anakin was distracted by Mace, and the clone squadron behind him stood weapons down. Yoda knew he needed to move fast if he was going to evacuate the remaining living younglings and Jedi in the temple. He wasn't sure how long Mace could hold off Anakin in his current state. Mace's hand was missing, his skin was badly burned, his left foot appeared to be broken, and blood drenched his Jedi robes. Yoda quickly made his way through the vents towards the younglings' quarters. Back in the main hall, Anakin now stood only feet away from Mace as he glared. "Anakin, the Chancellor has twisted your mind. Please, you have to stop." "I need him," Anakin said as he lunged towards Mace with his lightsaber. Mace blocked the lightsaber blow with the Force and pushed Anakin backwards. "You're strong with the Force, Anakin, but your rage blinds you. You still have much to learn. I'll become more powerful than any Jedi," Anakin scoffed. On the other side of the temple, Yoda made his way to the younglings and began ordering them single file through the vents to the outside balcony away from the main entrance. Several Jedi who had escaped the execution also made their way to Yoda. "Please, evacuate everyone we must. As many younglings and Jedi you can find, we must save." Yoda then moved from each room, scouting out any remaining Jedi left in the temple. Back in the main hall, Anakin now got a better look at what state Mace was in. "You won't last long, Master, with those injuries," Anakin said. "You might be strong in the Force, but your body is dying." Anakin once again lunged at Mace with his lightsaber, but Mace parried the attack with the counter-directional Force grab and push. "A lightsaber is only as deadly as the one wielding it," Mace said. Angered, Anakin tried to force push Mace, but Mace met him with the same move as they both blew backwards onto the floor. Back in the younglings' quarters, Yoda finished escorting all of the remaining survivors through the vents. He ordered several Jedi to make sure the children found their way to the emergency escape pods at the edge of the temple's base. Yoda made his way back into the main hall. Mace struggled to bring himself to his feet as Anakin started an all-out charge towards him. Mace blocked many of the blows, but Anakin's blade found its way to Mace's shoulder and stomach as it sliced through his already burned skin. Mace screamed in agony as he force lunged backwards to distance himself from the attack. Yoda, now above them in the vents of the main hall, watched the fight unfold. Yoda could see Mace was barely hanging on, and even if Mace was to kill Anakin, the clone troopers standing at the ready behind Anakin would surely end Mace's life. Yoda reached out with the Force and toppled two giant Jedi statues on either side of the clone squadron. The temple shook as the troopers Anakin arrived with turned to ash underneath the weight of the stone monuments. Anakin turned in horror to see the squad he arrived with reduced to nothing. As Anakin was distracted, Mace used the Force to quickly grab Anakin's lightsaber and thrust it into his shoulder. Anakin screamed in pain as his arm was internally separated from its socket, leaving him momentarily crippled with pain. "Go ahead. Kill me," Anakin said. Mace looked upon Anakin with a smirk and said, "It's not the Jedi way." Yoda quickly jumped down as they carried Anakin off to an undisclosed location. There, he would be tried by the remaining group of Jedi survivors. Because of Mace and Yoda's efforts, the Jedi were able to save almost 100 youngling and over a dozen Jedi. This small group soon formed a new Jedi Order. one that would combat Sidious and eventually overthrow the Emperor once and for all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this what if scenario. I really hope Mace makes his way back into the Star Wars universe. I'm holding out hope that he is still alive. I hope you have a great day or night, and may the Force be with you.